Hi everyone, it's your girl Alison. Welcome back to my channel. I feel like this month is going by so quick. Before you know it, it's gonna be Thanksgiving and then Christmas. That is wild to me. I see that everyone is wearing their fall chunky sweaters and I am so in for the fall vibes. I love it. However, I am in San Diego and it's like 71 degrees Fahrenheit right now and it's actually hot, especially in the afternoons. Just this week, I feel like the air is getting cooler in the mornings, but before, like, I do want to wear my chunky sweaters, but then I will be sweating inside. For today's video, I want to talk about some things that I have been loving and have been improving my life in some way. I have some makeup, skincare, jewelry, some books, and an app that I want to share with you guys, and I also think that you will find them useful and perhaps even love them. So the first item is actually makeup. It is the Dior blush in the shade Rosy Glow. You might have seen this before. It went viral all over on social media and I finally got my hands on it. One day I was at the Sephora store and then I saw the Dior blush in that shade just sitting there and I was like, okay, this is a sign, because I've been trying to get my hands on this for months and I wasn't able to because it's always out of stock. It is slightly on the more expensive side. It's like $40, but honestly guys, it made me so happy purchasing it. It has good pigment and it has the prettiest pink shade. It kind of gives you that Barbie vibes. It's very girly, very feminine. I feel like it just makes your cheeks pop and look very youthful. I also have another makeup product that I've been loving lately and it is the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Setting Powder. It has 4 different shades and mine is in the color Fair. As you can see, I've done quite a bit of damage to this powder. I'm really putting it into work. Why I love this is because when I use it, I notice that it really blurs out your pores and your imperfections and just really gives that smooth finish that anyone desires when applying a setting powder. I personally prefer this type over loose powders as well because I don't normally like to bake or anything like that. I just want to have that natural finish but still not look oily, if you know what I mean. And it's actually refillable, so when you're done with the product you don't need to throw it away. You save on packaging, you save the environment, and if you buy the refillable ones on Sephora, it's actually $7 cheaper. Up next is the Mediheal Sheet Mask Combo. I got this from Amazon. It includes 12 packs of 6 different types and I've been using this for a while now and oh my gosh guys, it's so good. If you're looking for a Korean sheet mask to buy and you've never tried Mediheal, you really should because they have really good ingredients and whenever I use it, afterwards my skin be glowing. So what I like to do is when I apply them, I'll have them on for like 20 minutes and then I'll do whatever that I need to do. I usually like to use them right before I go to bed because it's like a treat for myself. And while I have the mask on, I just read my book, I drink my tea, I relax, and when the time's up, then I just pull it off. Also, another good thing about these masks is that there's so much leftover serum, so I don't like to waste it. I like to put it all over my neck, my body, wherever that needs it, I will put it on. Up next is the Innisfree Cherry Blossom Jelly Collagen Cream. As you can tell, I'm pretty much obsessed with anything collagen. My skin was so dry in the beginning of October. I'm not sure why, but it might be because of the change of seasons. Sometimes that happens and my skin was very tight and it was kind of flaking a little bit. I know, gross. You know your girl. I tried exfoliating, I tried putting on a thick cream to sort of like conceal it in. It didn't work, but then luckily I found this cream and my skin devoured it. It's more like a gel cream. You would think that it's light on your skin, but it's actually really moisturizing. It includes niacinamide. It's one of my favorite ingredients. It is known to brighten the skin, and it also has cherry blossoms. I love cherry blossoms, and it is well known for their soothing abilities. And it also has glycerin and sugar beet betaine, is that how you call it? And it delivers hydration and glow. So if you want that glowy, bouncy skin, this cream is for you. So now we're gonna talk about jewelry, and I have a favorite. I'm currently wearing it right now actually, and it is the Jackson bracelet from Aaron Fader Jewelry. As you can see, it's really cute. I actually went to one of their events back in September, and they gifted this to me back then, and ever since that day I couldn't stop wearing it. And it's also made with really good quality, because I've been wearing it for a few months now and I don't see any tarnishing, peeling, chipping, or any of that sort. The bracelet is also waterproof, so you don't need to take it off when you shower, when you wash your hands. You don't need to take it off, but you do need to take it off when you go swimming in the pool or out in the ocean, because it would actually damage the bracelet. It's 14K gold filled, and it's wrapped in layers, so it's gonna last you a really long time. I just love how chic and lightweight it is, and if you're a gold jewelry lover like me and you want to sort of start investing in better jewelry pieces, I recommend you to check this out as well. Now let's talk about books. So my current absolute favorite is this book called The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer. So it looks like this. I like to read all of my books on my iPad because I live in an apartment and it gets cramped and I don't have a place to just store my books. I do prefer it. So I picked up this book because I was experiencing some negativity, some self-doubt, and anxiety. I haven't had those in a while, but it started creeping back to me again, and it happens. Jen M, I'm sure a lot of you will know her. She's a YouTuber, and she actually recommended that book in one of her videos and said that after reading it, it made her view her inner voice as the mermaid that lives in her head. This book is actually a very short read because it has only 110 pages. So it's very quick, it's very easy. Now, I don't want to spoil it because I want you to read it for yourself, but reading this really helped me overcome the thoughts and emotions that were preventing me from becoming who I want to be. For example, one of the key ideas in this book is to listen to your thoughts, but remember that those thoughts don't define you. The book reminds you to not waste on unimportant things and to just really prioritize what you want to do and who you want to be in life, and just to focus on that, because admit it, life is really short and before you know it, it's gonna be over. So don't let those little negativities bug you and prevent you from becoming who you want to be, because who you want to be and how you want to spend your life is the most important thing ever. There's also another book that I read that I truly love, and I think everyone should read it at least once in their life, and it is Atomic Habits, James Clear. If you want to change your habits, improve your life, and just become the best person you can be, you have to read this book. One quote from this book that I love is, "Every action you take is a vote from the type of person you wish to become. No single instance will transform your beliefs, but as the votes build up, so does the evidence of your new identity. All you need to do is improve 1%. Just 1% each day, not 50%, not 70%, not 90% is totally unnecessary. Just improve 1% each day, and before you know it, you're gonna get to where you want to be in life." I used to be like, oh, I want to be fit and read books. Now it's a part of my routine. I work out 5 times a week and I read my books every night before I go to bed. And now I don't need to think about it. I don't need to force myself to do these things because it's a part of me now. If you are finding new books to read, I really recommend you guys to read this. If you haven't, I am sure you're going to love and cherish them as much as I do. Okay, so this is my last favorite item that I am sharing for my October favorites, and it is, drumroll, ClassPass. If you don't know what it is basically an app that you download and you purchase credits and use them for workout classes, beauty treatments, massages, you name it. There's a lot of things you can do with it. I first got it because I wanted to try out Pilates. But Pilates classes are so expensive, oh my gosh, and it's definitely a luxury. But when I use ClassPass to book these Pilates classes, I save 40%, like 50% cheaper than normal. I'm not kidding. I also love the fact that you can try out different workouts and just try out different studios without needing to commit to one. Plus, I think it really makes moving your body fun. I've also booked a facial using ClassPass, and oh my gosh, thank God for ClassPass. Otherwise, I would be spending so much money. So the facial that I got was a customized facial, and up on the website, it was $199. Oof. But I used ClassPass, and it only costed me 25 credits for me, which is like $75. So that's a big difference right there. So if you actually want to try out ClassPass, I have it linked in my description box. And when you sign up through the link, you actually get 13 days of free trial. I think with 33 credits, I'm not really sure. So you should double check it. But that's how I started, and I have been in love with it. I also included all the other links of the products that I mentioned in the description box as well, so make sure to check them out. Okay, but how is your October life so far? What are you up to? How are you feeling? Like, what are your plans? Like, I want to know. Like, so yeah, just make sure to leave a comment below. Thank you guys so much for watching and for tuning in today. But yeah, I will see you in my next one. Bye! Mwah.